Here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Off the inbound. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Marking it outside.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We'll stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be.
So on the floor for Memphis. Edey out there with Russell. Then it's Lowry Markkanen. Then it's Morant. And it's Newton in at the shooting guard. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Spurs made a big difference. He scored an incredible number of points and a triple-double for all that effort. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight. Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
The Grizzlies shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Now here's Morant. He's got 13. Memphis moving it around. Newton can't get it to go.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Morant, right side. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Allen for the three. And again, that's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Edey. And here's Morant. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Russell dishes to Markkanen. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Markkanen's got 9.
And dialing up the 3 ball, he finally puts it into the 14-0 run by Golden State.
Allen finds Green. Back to Allen. Jacks up a 3.
Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 14-3 run. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Kuminga in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Spurs made a big difference. He dropped an amazing number of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Morant.
Too many times don't play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the thing.
Here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Curry is out there with MP. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5.
On the court for the Grizzlies. They've got Ja Morant.
What's one thing that you want to make sure that you get in the game?
Play with me, stay out the way with me, get hot like a block on a day when it's 80 degrees. Talk about
Here's Allen. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Here's Newton. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And let's take a look at the power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. You look at the Grizzlies. The good news is they're trending in the right direction. Still right in the middle of the pack.
I think for the Warriors, they understand how good they truly are. One of their biggest challenges, don't get complacent down the stretch.
Tobias Harris checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Kuminga. On the court for the Grizzlies. We've got Lauri Markkanen, Edey out there with Ja Morant, and it's Russell in at power forward.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs made a big difference. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. What a game for him, and against their rivals no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show at that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Morant. He's got 18. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot from deep. Morant.
You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I've always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. You've got Russell. Also, Edey out there. Morant is out there with Lowry Markkanen, and it's Newton in at the shooting guard position. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Spurs played really well. He had an impressive number of points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the...
We've got Tobias Harris. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. Then it's Moody, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs made a big difference. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. The shake. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP outside. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Morant, the pass to Markkanen. To the middle. Morant finds Russell. Here's Newton. Now Morant. 5 to shoot. From the elbow. The Warriors pull it in. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Curry. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP outside. This one for three.
My drip.
All these people with bad energy, y'all need...
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Russell. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Edie. And it's Newton in at the 2 guard. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And here's Morant following the three-pointer by MP.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Spurs really contributed. He scored an amazing number of points and
Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
On the court for Memphis, we've got Edie, Lauri Markkanen out there with Ja Morant, and it's Newton at the shooting guard position. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs made a big difference. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Markkanen misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Moody.
2 minutes
For three, Allen.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. Can I stop and pocket profit every time I push a pin, but I do not push a pin.
They've got Curry. Harris is out there with Moses Moody. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Allen in at the point. That's the Warriors 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Golden State. Hield comes in for Moses Moody.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Spurs was a difference maker. He scored an amazing number of points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. Put on a show. Performance like that makes you hungry for more. We're looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Memphis has gone 4-6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Outside Jackson from the arc. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
3 points.
Morant's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Now here's Markkanen. He's got 12. Allen kicks to Curry. Clock at 6. MP passes to Curry. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. The Grizzlies shooting in this game 45%. Allen against Morant. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Allen the bounce pass. Golden State moving it around.
Who's gonna topple the king? Go for the knee stand, go.
Now here's Allen. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. The kick out, Curry. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 is up. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Curry.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Morant. The rebound by MP. On the wing, Curry puts up a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. MP comes in for Wiggins. On the court for Memphis. Edey out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Newton at shooting guard.
It's been all about Ja tonight. He can score in so many different ways.
For 3, Allen.
There's 42 seconds left in the game. MP out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis, we've got Edey. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth. They've got Buddy Hield, Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's MP, and it's Council in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now here's Morant, down low. Ball stolen. Pass to Allen. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Morant. Now here's Markkanen. Fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Allen on the wing. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
Another game, another win. That's the work tomorrow.
Not even Shaq could dominate a game on offense like that. I gotta get up early tomorrow to wait in line for some barbecue. No overtime tonight, okay?